chances are when you're leaving the house this morning, you have one of these, an umbrella, a cell phone, a pen, or a purse. Well, if you do have just one of these and you have a weapon that you could use against a violent attacker, we're learning self-defense in just a few minutes live from the SFL.
Thank you, Mr. Traffic. If you're getting ready to leave the house this morning and you have either an umbrella, a purse, a cell phone, or even a pen like this one right here, then you have a way to protect yourself if you're ever in a dangerous situation. Incredible here. Live from the SFL in Pembroke Pines, Kristen Anderson is at the Center for Medical Weight Loss, learning about self-defense. And Kristen, I think we all have at least 2 of those 4 items. I have a pen in my hand right now.
Yeah, Eugene, I had all 4 of these things when I left the house this morning. Yeah, and it's really important. What we're trying to tell all of our viewers this morning, gosh, can I just set these down? Is that if you just have one of these things, like an umbrella, for example, considering the weather this morning, then you have a weapon to protect yourself against a violent attacker, just in case that attacker crosses your path. I want to bring in Michelle Straka again, 2nd-degree black belt and self-defense instructor here at the Center for Medical Weight Loss. Michelle, you're saying that you don't have to be an athlete necessarily to protect yourself.
Absolutely not. Can I borrow this from you?
Absolutely.
What people don't understand, and that anything can be a weapon, a purse, a cell phone, an ink pen, an umbrella. People are like, oh, what am I going to do with this? But anything can be used to protect yourself.
You don't have to be a self-defense instructor.
Absolutely
you don't have to
not.
be a black belt.
And what it's all self-confidence and self-esteem and the way you carry yourself and knowing and awareness. And what I want to demonstrate is what am I going to do with this?
Okay, so we have all those items, but we're going to start with the umbrella. So
absolutely.
Will you just talk us through how you can use it? And I'm going to step out of the door because, by the way, we had to move this whole situation indoors because of the weather. So I know the space is limited, but go ahead and talk us through this, how you would do this.
And as you can see, the umbrella has a point and a hook. Not all of them have a hook. Mine does. So what we're going to do, turn sideways here so everybody can see.
This way.
Yeah. Is number one, you're going to stab at them. If somebody's coming, you're going to be aware, and they're going to stab. And as they stab, you're going to step forward as an awareness. You can come through, and you can hook. Use that hook to hook somebody. Again, one more time, quickly.
Okay, yeah, let's do it one more time. And I just want to point out that Gabriella here is not a self-defense instructor.
Now,
she's a normal person.
as she's sticking me, my first reaction is to step back, and as she's coming in, she's just going to hook my leg. And most of the time, attackers don't want to mess with somebody. They want an easy target.
Okay, I want to move on to a purse because we have several things that we want to show you this morning. Explain how we can work the purse.
And I'm going to demonstrate with a purse, and Gabriella will attack me. And as Gabriella attacks me, most people's first instinct is to pull away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with her, which is going to throw her off balance. And as I go with her, I'm going to do what's called a slip-in. I'm going to come behind her, I'm going to choke her, and as I choke her, I'm going to take her down.
Take her down. Well done, ladies. Thank you so much.
That.
All morning long, we are teaching you self-defense. Gabriella, I'm going to help you out. Thank you. We're teaching you self-defense because this is so important for all of us to know. Here's what you need to know. There's a free self-defense class that I encourage all of you to take here at the Center for Medical Weight Loss. We have information for you. Call 954-966-5700. It is absolutely free, July 16th at 6:30 p.m. Okay, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio, but we've got so much more to show you all morning long. So weather permitting, we'll give it to you guys.
All right, awesome info there. Thanks, Kristen.
Also coming up, you don't have to be the Karate Kid. You don't have to wax on, wax off, be a Kung Fu master, or anything to protect yourself. I'm Kristen Anderson, and live from the SFL in just a couple minutes, I'm going to show you how something as simple as an ink pen can save your life.
Thank you, Mr. Traffic. Listen to this. Statistics show that 31 million crimes are reported every year in the United States. So that is about 1 crime per second. Thankfully, there are things we can all do to protect ourselves. Live from the SFL in Pembroke Pines, Kristen Anderson is at the Center for Medical Weight Loss. Kristen's learning some self-defense this morning. Kristen, you were already tough. Now, super tough.
I wouldn't say I was tough. Okay, you can say I'm tough, but yeah, those are shocking stats, right, Dave? When I heard these, I was wowed, but what's even more shocking than that is that so many more crimes go unreported every year. And you know, it's very scary to think about on a Wednesday hump day morning, but we've got to think about it because the truth is any one of us could be a victim of a crime and this could happen.
apartment. The man is trying to break in my door. Why are you here? Why?
Again, I know it's scary, but that's why we are doing this story for you this morning. We're talking about self-defense, and I want to bring in Michelle Straka, second-degree black belt, and also self-defense instructor here at the center. And Michelle, I mean, there are simple things we can all do to protect ourselves, right?
Number one is an awareness. Can I borrow this? Everybody has a BlackBerry or an iPad or an iPod or a cell phone, whatever.
Right.
The number one thing is to not be talking on the phone when you're walking in a parking lot, walking in the mall. But if you are, remember that you're increasing your chances of being a victim.
Okay, so first of all, try, if you can, you're walking to your car, you're in a parking lot, wherever you are, try not to be talking on the phone until you get to your destination.
Absolutely.
But if you are, how can we use our phone to defend ourselves?
If you do get caught, I'm going to have Gabriella. We're going to
Okay, let me step out of the way a little bit so we can focus on
If you do get caught, number one is to be aware, to be alert. And if somebody does grab you, you want to push and kick. So actually, come back. What you want to do is if they're coming at you, you want to use it to push up into the nose and follow through. The idea is to be behind somebody. You want to get behind them, to the rear of a person, because if you're behind them, you have the advantage. You can either run away or you can stay, you can knock them down, you can choke them if you're more experienced. If not, I would run away.
Okay, Michelle, there's another thing we can use. Everyone has an ink pen. We all go to work, we all have them in our purse. How can we use an ink pen as a weapon as well? And I understand this one is from an attack from behind.
Yes, I've been showing this morning most attacks from the front, but we need to be realistic. A lot of people will be attacked from behind. Attackers look for easy prey.
Okay, I'm going to really move out of the way on this one because I really don't want to get
And what
hit.
I want to show is a pen can be used like a Kubotan or a knife. As somebody grabs you here, as Gabby has grabbed me, and she's grabbing me very hard, I click it here. I'm going to stab into the thigh. And then most people expect me to pull against her and fight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with her. So she's off balance now. Then from here, I'm just going to drop. And then from here, I'm just going to throw my shoulder, and she's going to have to go off. And as I'm tangled up here, that is how easy it is.
I see.
It's just an awareness people need to understand. You don't fight. You go with them. You just do something odd, off.
Okay, and I know you've been telling us all morning a lot is mental, and we all need to know that we can do it. So thank you, ladies, so much, and we're not done yet. We have more coming up, but here's what you need to know. There's a chance for you to learn these very vital moves. There's a free self-defense class. It's all going down July 19th at 6:30 p.m. here at the Center for Medical Weight Loss. To get more information, there's a number you can call, 954-966-5700. I have a cue card with the number on it because y'all know I have trouble remembering numbers. Anyway, okay, that's it from here. We'll see you in a little bit. Back to you guys in the studio, but tough moves that we can all learn.
Yeah, very good information, very practical.